mother is big time in my life. I don't do the things that her and my grandma would do. And they're very vocal about telling me about it every single time they hear about it. Something that I've done that they wouldn't do. And I used to come up, I used to tell them all my ideas. And all I would hear was, oh, Kimberli, if that was such a great idea, everyone would be doing it. And then I married my husband. And he is the exact same way. He just kind of breaks my spirit. And I know I'm not supposed to let that happen, but how do you not let that happen? I mean, this is your kids and your family. Who should be supporting you? Even if they don't agree with what you're saying or doing, as long as it's not harmful. They should at least, give you a little credit or say something nice for all the time you just put into something that failed. And I don't get that. I get I told ya. So that's it. And I've been growing up with that for 25 years.
So no wonder you have that issue.
Yes. But I don't know how to overcome it.
No. Do you want me to respond to that, or?
Absolutely.
Please. Oh gosh, please.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is unfortunately, a very, very common scenario. And what is so unfortunate about it is that in this case, you have to be double strong. Because unless you want to completely remove yourself from the situation that you're in, which is basically your closest family, then you have to be double strong, because you have to be able to keep yourself above all the input that you're getting in your everyday life, in your own home environment. And this demands a lot of strength. However, it's the only way forward for you. You have to try and find a way to keep above the criticism or the comments, because for now you are basically living in a constant confirmation of what you have experienced for years and years and years. And so you are in this cycle of repeating situations and responses, and my guess is that you tend to react more than act to this energy. And this is a very difficult circle to break. And it can, as I said, it demands a lot of strength, because we as people, as human beings, naturally and subconsciously seek to confirm the things that we believe and expect certain things to happen. And it would be natural for you at this point, Kimberli, to expect this reaction from your mom or your grandma or your husband. And so it's self-reinforcing the whole time. And this is what is so tricky about this, because you actually don't want this reaction, but you are kind of co-creating it because you're already expecting it. And this is the tricky part, to find a way to set oneself beyond this and make constant decisions that you are not going to react, you're going to act, you're going to take charge and decide that you want to expect something new.
So when they do give their opinions and they disapprove of what you've done, and they, what sort of response should I have?
When they disapprove? Sorry, did you say when they disapprove of something that you've done?
Yeah, like, anything. It could just be I'm calling my mom, or she's calling me, what did you do today? And I'll tell her, and she'll say, well, why'd you do it like that? Because, da-da-da-da-da-da, you should have done it like this. And you're just like, oh my gosh, I wish I wasn't even talking to you. I wish I never even told you.
Yeah. Well, I think what is necessary, and again, it's easier for me to say this, but I really think that this is the way forward, is instead of engaging in a discussion about why she's saying what she's saying and who's right and who's wrong, you need to cut that off even before you get to that point. And simply just very nicely and in a nice calm energy, politely, not being sort of offensive or defensive or argumentative about it, simply say, listen, this is what I chose to do, this is what I think is right, this is right for me, and it may be that you would have chosen differently and this is not right, what you feel is right for you, but this is my decision, this is my life, this is how I wish to do things. And if you have nothing nice to say about it, then I don't think that we should discuss this any further. And then move on to something else. Because at the end of the day, you're a grown-up woman, it's your life, and you can make any decisions that you want. It's not really for your mom to decide anymore. So if she have different choices, well, that's fine, good for her. You should, of course, allow her the same courtesy that you don't interfere with whatever decision that she makes, that she feels is right, but to have that mutual respect and acceptance for one another, and simply say, well, this is where my boundaries are, this is my choices, my decisions, and I'm not going to discuss it anymore.
Then that sounds great.